Hello, everyone. Welcome to episode 8 of Downtime at DT. I have with me Jacky Lau. Jacky, would you like to say hello to everyone?
Ni hao, bitches.
Jacky, what is it that you do here with us at DT?
Uh, I'm a solution architect, part of the back end team. So I guess my role as a solution architect is to, architect solutions.
Yeah, nice try on trying to get out of that question, but what is it that you actually do?
So I don't touch anything visual, but pretty much integrate the visual stuff that people like Chris Jericho
Yeah.
into logical algorithmic smoke and mirror
Yeah, right.
type thing.
So you squeeze all the creativity out of it and get it to squeeze it down into just logical ones and zeros.
That's right.
So, all right. So when we think about the back end, it's kind of you're looking at what is the engine that drives the visual stuff, I guess. Is that
Yeah,
an
and
analogy
I
of-
guess it's more about the logic in terms of, all right, where is the data going to be stored?
yeah,
How do things show and hide depending on data or depending on flags or something like things like personalization, what
Yep.
to show what and what data to show depending on what is triggered by, let's say, person's history or anything like that.
yeah, right. So, for example, like with the Australia.com site, if I came from China, I would see the Chinese version of the site.
That's
Is
right,
that-
yeah.
So that
So that's more of a back end thing where we detect
yeah,
things like geolocation,
yeah,
or, anything really, anything is doable. Nothing's impossible.
It's just time and money.
That's right.
Yeah, throw enough time and money at it, and you can do anything.
That's right.
Yeah. Look, I'm pretty interested in this stuff because it's one of those things where unless it breaks down, you don't really even think about it. It's just it's just there, and
Yeah.
because the stuff that we build works, you don't really think about it. But it's only until it doesn't work that you're like, Jacky.
Yeah. So there's a saying that don't fix what's not broken.
Yeah.
So that's always the case. If it's not broken, then don't touch it.
So do you have to think about the servers that we put together, or is it more about?
We do. We have to think about hosting infrastructure as well.
Yeah.
How can we make sure this particular platform is scalable and can handle X amount of concurrent hits. So things like Cycle, a generic hosting infrastructure would be you have a server for the delivery, and we'll have a server for authoring, which is the kind of the CMS, all that stuff. So things like that we have to take into account.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really look. It's fascinating once you get under the hood. I have absolutely no idea what's going on, but there's a lot. I remember talking with you maybe and Rathner about a project that we're putting together about having to deal with thousands and thousands of potential hits at the same time. And
Yeah.
so what are some of the things that you do to allow for the engine that you're building to deal with so many people trying to get to it at the same time?
Well, I guess one thing is when we write our code, we have to make sure it's efficient. We're not going around like loops and loops to get this one thing. So it's like Google Maps.
Yeah.
Give me the fastest route. So
Yeah,
we are
yeah,
that
right.
kind of person. It's okay. What will be the fastest way to get this? So that potentially, if there's thousands of hits at the same time, it won't bring down the server. Because at the same time, your computer can only handle so many things doing it. Things to do at once. So it's exactly the same with servers. So if you have too many things going on, that's when you need to think about, all right, okay, are my queries efficient enough?
Yeah. Right.
Are we doing extra work that we don't actually need to?
So it's just optimizing. Yeah.
But there's also other stuff like in infrastructure, like the hosting infrastructure now, is that there's a thing called load balancer that kind of helps identify. All right, this is a server fully at its capacity.
Yeah.
And if that's the case, then bleed it off to the next server.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
So you might have like 4 or 5 servers, and they just go, as they fill up, you just go to the next one. Yeah, yeah. All right.
The problem with that is that then you have to make sure each server has the same data. So they have to synchronize each other. Yeah.
Yeah, right. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't envy you at all. But there's a lot of complexity and there's a lot of risk in there. But what is it that about this area that drove you to be part of the
I don't know.
team?
I have no idea. I've always liked computery stuff, I guess.
Yeah.
I guess from playing games to like building your own computer.
Yeah, yeah.
I was really bad at high school. Like I didn't even pass high school.
All right.
Yeah.
Does HR know about this? Yeah. Did you like?
Oh shit! This is
yeah.
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 Yeah. They do. Yeah. Totally do.
You kind of lied your way into the job.
No, but then got to uni.
Yeah.
Did like a year of foundation course.
Oh right. Yeah. Cool.
Yeah. So
You
went to
turned your
uni.
life around.
I saw the light.
Yeah.
Just basically the first year was kind of like, well, what should I do? I did every single, like so many different papers just to see what I liked. And computer science was the one that kind of like, oh shit, I enjoyed it and got good marks on it. So hey, let's just continue doing it.
Yeah,
and
you
then
found your thing.
I was like, wow. And my mom always told me, hey, if you can't graduate from uni, you can always get an apprenticeship somewhere. Be a plumber.
Yeah.
Yeah. But then I proved it wrong. I was smart.
Now you're an internet plumber.
You're
You're joining all the pipes together on the internet. So our datas get to us in time.
Yep.
Your mum wins.
Yeah.
We're pretty exciting times in terms of technology, and digital and stuff like that. There's kind of a lot of stuff they're doing now is we're going to be blown away about in 20 years or so. But what is it about the future that excites you, and where we're heading with technology and what's happening? And
I think like technology can sometimes be very boring, but it can also be really exciting. And what excites me is the cool things that we can potentially do with technology that we don't necessarily think it's important at the moment. And like 3D printers could eventually fade out and go, oh, no one cares about.
Yeah.
But then, one day, some other technology someone might invent something else, then 3D printers could come back in and go, oh, fine, I can print a car and drive a car. I know, just like, I think thinking outside the box is probably more, is what kind of interests me in this kind of realm.
Yeah.
Other than, all right, create a website, put a database behind it, save some data, all that stuff. Like, I think what would be really cool is to think outside it and what we can do additional to what we normally do now in our standard, website builds.
So going beyond the browser into the real world.
Yeah. That's right. Like, I think responsive websites is kind of heading that right direction.
Yeah.
But I think we all know that statistics-wise, like, native apps actually do better than websites and mobile anyway. So how do we connect? That's all to budget and all that stuff, right?
Yeah.
But it would be cool if there's a website and an app kind of talk to each other and kind of
just different manifestations of
and that's why Facebook is so popular now, like, with the whole mobile thing. No one uses the desktop interface, right? I think.
Oh, yeah, not really. Yeah. Obviously, the majority of the traffic would come through mobile.
Yeah.
I see what you're saying, because it's just I see what you're saying. It's that control of technology and the control of internet and data and what we have access to and content. It's kind of moved away from us sitting down at a desk or a chair doing this thing, and it's more wherever I am, I expect to have access.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, exactly. And I think I don't know. There was we were talking to. I think it was last year sometime, talking to Choice, about all right, we're going to create the site, which is fine. And then what would be really cool is if they invest money to create an app that we can hold in our hand and go scan a barcode and go, right, what's your choice rating? Things like that, right? It's having a purpose for for whatever they're doing in their company, what their company's for.
And how does the work that you do, how can you see it changing when we start to go beyond? We're kind of looking here at this sort of physical laptop, but when we get to these, we're going to have hundreds of sensors all in this office at some point, and on our bodies and things like that. How do you think the work that you do will change, or is it just more?
I think the core of it won't change too much, as in it will be driven by services that kind of just go bouncing data off each other, but I think what will be tricky is how fast can we get those data to all sync together and save at one place, because I think the speed of our internet at the moment is it's debatable, like it's fast enough or not.
It's fast enough to watch a YouTube video.
But you can't have 1,000 people watching the YouTube, right? It's going to affect the internet.
Yeah, like Kim Kardashian's butt did.
Yeah, I think so.
Did you see that?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I just said that public. Everyone knows that. Watch.
Because the reason why I mentioned Kim Kardashian's butt is I actually read an article about the back-end technician whose job it was to make sure the website didn't fall over when people came to look at her butt.
Wow.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's actually. I'll send you a link afterwards. It was actually really, really interesting in that they came to her and said, "We think we're going to get 10 million viewers to the website an hour," and he went, "Shit."
Yeah. I don't know. Like when it came out, Facebook was just full of man. What the hell is this world?
Yeah, this is why this is the world that you're building, Jack. Yeah. All right. Moving swiftly along. Obviously your passions are internet plumbing in the office, but outside the office, what would we find Jacky Lau doing?
Well, most recently, my daughter's probably like takes 100% of my time.
You make it sound like that is not your passion.
That is my passion. I love it very much. I do enjoy. Well, the good thing is I'm getting sleep.
Yeah, great. How many past the 3-month period?
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm getting about 6-7 hours sleep now. 6 hours sleep, which is good. Yeah, man. This is great. I feel so energized.
Yeah, right.
No, but I don't know. My passion is, I don't know. I like to. I don't have a particular hobby, but I like to just have fun with mates, hang out, have food, whatever. I'm pretty boring outside of work, I guess.
Yeah. When I think about having to answer that question, I come up with a lot of stuff, but I do spend a lot of time lying down watching twitch.tv.
I do that a bit too.
Well, any culinary tips from Jacky?
Culinary?
Yeah, where should we go? Any top places?
Dude, call me if you want to go to the city.
Yeah, right.
I know all the good places.
You know all the good places?
Yeah, that's right. From anything Japanese to degustation.
Do you know, I really like hot dogs.
Hot dogs, isn't that like famous hot dog place? That's like a Capital Square and one in Woolloomooloo.
Oh, not that dude. No, I'm not a fan of him. The Harry's Cafe de Wheels. No.
I've not had it though.
I want like American hipster hot dogs.
Oh.
Come on, Jack. You said anything.
They don't exist in Sydney.
All right.
Not yet anyway. We'll get rich too. Come on.
Yeah. Just of course, yeah. Rich. If you just open a hot dog stand, that'd be great.
I just got an American girlfriend, right?
Oh yeah. Okay, cool. I understand where you went with that. It's just like, Rich. She's just really good at making hot dogs. Now, all right. Who's going to win in a fight? A monkey with a knife, or a great white shark that can breathe out of water?
I would say the shark.
What would your reasoning for the shark be?
Haven't you seen those shark movies and cartoons? They just swallow you. Like, in saying that, the monkey could just survive in the stomach and just cut him open, right?
Like a little small angry Noah, like Noah and the whale?
Like a samurai monkey, like.
Why is he now a samurai monkey?
I don't know.
He
sword. knife, same thing, right?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, we could kind of. I don't know. I'd still go for great white.
Yeah.
Look how many teeth they have. Like they'll rip you open before you can even do anything.
I don't know if I've said this before on the podcast, but sharks are the only animals that can, if they lose a tooth, it'll grow back.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they don't have like 2 or 3 layers and then one fall and it comes out. And
Yeah.
okay.
Terrifying.
Yeah. That's why I don't go to the beaches. I do actually.
You do.
Yeah.
As a back-end solutions architect, what is the spirit animal embodiment for Jacky Lau?
Being Asian and all, I think my spirit animal would be a dragon. Everything Asian is a dragon, right?
So you're saying that Asian people are imaginary?
No. Dragons exist.
Really?
No, they don't.
Oh.
But ain't some kind of the type thing it called can be like a derived from dragon or something. I don't know. But a spirit, you're talking about spirit animal doesn't necessarily need to have like actually exist, right? It's spirit animal.
Yeah, I'll pay that. Yep.
Yeah.
Which particular dragon? I know there's several dragons.
Oh shit!
Yeah, right.
I can't answer that
There's
question.
like the jade dragon, and there's the
The most
golden
powerful
dragon.
one, the biggest one.
All right. Dragonzor.
Dragon's Lloyd.
All right. Here we go. The quick fire round, Jacky. Where were you born?
Hong Kong.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I knew that. I don't know why am I saying surprise. I knew that. We talked about this before.
But I migrated to New Zealand when I was about 8.
Yeah,
So
right. Was this Hong Kong before or after the switch?
before I left before.
Yeah,
Just before.
right.
Yeah.
And sorry, this is a side. This is a personal. I just want to find out about this. Is there a noticeable difference between the handbag?
Now it is.
Yeah.
Now it is. I mean, I'm not sure if you've heard about the umbrella movement.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah, it's all that. Like, it just, yeah.
Is there a sadness in you about that, or we never really
Yes and no.
had? Yeah.
Yes, in the sense that Hong Kong, there isn't really a true, I guess, like diplomacy. I guess it's not really there anymore.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I don't really care. I don't live there anymore.
Australia,
I'm still New Zealander.
New Zealand.
Yeah.
Clients you work on at the moment?
Newcastle, permanent choice, and I just did something called Fairfax.
Oh, Fairfax, New Zealand. Yeah, was that interesting?
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, great.
Adobe campaign. Yeah, first
right.
one. That's good.
I'm really interested in what we do for Fairfax, New Zealand. I think.
I think it'll be good. I think it'll be good. Good first project for us. DT Sydney. I know Melbourne's done one for AUT already.
Yeah.
But yeah, it'll be interesting. It should be good.
Is it?
Marketing automation.
Yeah, and I really think about the big newspapers. They're kind of very primed for doing things a bit differently. Like they've got great content, great people to produce great content, but they're still stuck in that very traditional publishing way.
And then that's kind of comes back down to, all right, let's bring technology and see what we can do outside the newspaper and outside the website and outside their iPad app. How can we spread your content?
Yeah.
Different ways.
So where people are, that's where they get the content.
Or like, I'm just walking past a KFC. Oh, there's breaking news in KFC. Boom, your phone gets like a notification or something.
Yeah, that's what I'm really interested about. Being a part of distributing the news and distributing that content.
I think real time is probably the next thing that people really, really want.
Yes,
like it's real time to a certain extent now, but really real time.
Yeah, legitimate real time, not just. Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah.
2 things you like.
I like food.
Yeah.
And I love my daughter.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
What is your daughter's name?
Anya.
Lovely.
Yep. It's pretty good, hey?
Yeah, that's a lovely name, Anya. Yeah, good job. So let's just say no computers. What do you reckon you would do for your job?
No computers. To be honest, I wouldn't have a clue.
Yeah, right.
Like I said, I wasn't really good at high school, so I'll probably follow my dad's footsteps maybe and be a chef.
I could see you being a chef.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And get even fatter than I am now.
Just more of you to love, Jay.
Yeah. More to hug, right?
Any particular specialty?
I can speak 2 different languages.
Yeah, right.
I want to say 3, but then the other's kind of not really. I'm really bad at Mandarin. I can speak Cantonese and fluently.
Yeah, wow.
And English, I guess. I can speak a little bit of Mandarin, but my Mandarin's really bad. That's why I don't even speak it in front of the guys.
Oh,
yeah.
The other guys in the Newcastle room.
Yep.
Do they
do
you bring shame upon their ancestors too?
Yeah. Yeah. I wouldn't even try.
Yeah.
Yep.
I used to work for a company that had an office in France, in Paris. And I tried to say something in French to them one day, and there was just silence on the other end of the line. And then they said back to me in English, "Mikey, please never speak to us in French again."
That's what I'm doing.
It was pretty brutal. Like, that was like 10 years ago, and it still hurts. It still hurts.
I feel you.
I know what you mean. Well, Jacky Lau, thanks very much for coming on to episode 8 of Downtime DT.
Thanks for inviting me.
Would there be any last words, perhaps in Cantonese, that you would like to share with our DT listeners?
Yeah, maybe not in Cantonese, but great. Come on, give me a good idea, and we can do something that's really cool. You know, what happened to the cookie jar thing? That never went anywhere.
They stopped giving us cookies.
That's true.
Yeah.
All right, can we buy our own cookies?
Yeah, I think we can.
Sweet.
We can do a business case to Saul.
Yep, and say maybe not just those digestives and the shortbread. Let's get some really cool ones.
So for those that don't know, this makes absolutely no sense. So Timothy, Jacky, and I started working on a project a while back called AreThereAnyCookies.com.
Yeah,
which was a device that allowed us to statistically analyze how many cream cookies were left in the jar, and if you were to get up off your desk and go to the kitchen, what is the likelihood that there will be the certain type of cream cookies that you want in the jar. So we started this project, and then cost-cutting measures meant that they stopped giving us cookies, so that project was a bit dead in the water. So maybe we can revive that for 2015, Year of the Cookie, I think. Is that
right.
The Year of the Cookie?
Yeah. Yeah. Yep, definitely.
And so watch this space for this year. That was actually, I forgot about that. That was a really funny idea. We should totally bring that back.
Yeah.
So Mikey Ford, Jacky Lau, 2015 Year of the Cookie.
Peace.
Peace.